Why? Oh, here's the deal, guys. We're farming right now. I've made up my mind. I'm doing this right now. This is going to be a very quiet episode. It's late at night. I'm a little tired, but I've been having some trouble sleeping. So I was like, you know what? Instead of just tossing and turning in bed or scrolling through my phone, I'm going to be productive. So we're getting up. We're just going to farm. We're going to get as many skill points as we possibly can. I think it's this one. That's going to be it. That's going to be the end of it. I don't know how long we'll go for. Depending on how I feel after farming for an extensive period of time. Probably end up, maybe end up trying to practice the boss a little bit. We'll see. Scrolling. So I want to try. We might even mess around with that golden vortex a little bit. We're gonna try to keep it spicy too. I don't want to just like kill the same 3 enemies over and over again. How am I so bad? Why am I so bad? Guys, this is why we're not fighting the boss right now, and instead we're doing something else. He's got a rocket launcher? Oh my goodness, guys. I didn't realize how bad I really was. That was awful. like maybe I should have played this game on controller to start with. Maybe it's more of a controller game. I'm just now realizing this after 60 hours. See, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe it's the fact that my mouse is plugged in. Maybe I need to unplug it. Get a little freedom of movement going on here. That guy. Alright, we're all about the pressure. We just pressure them. That's all we gotta do. Or he just does almost our entire health bar. What? We need 37 skill points. 37 more skill points on top of like the 40 that we already have collected. It takes like 40 minutes to collect a single skill point. I was gonna play Minecraft. I was gonna play Minecraft. It was gonna be so calm, relaxing. I was gonna work on the exterior of the house. Is there a reason why you're attacking me? Have I talked to this guy? I think I have. Oh. Alright. On the plus side, we should end up with a buku amount of spirit emblems. Hopefully, we don't just blow through them like instantaneously. I'm looking for a little bit of background music.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
That's what it is right there.
Please, Lord, give me
And then we're gonna take, oops.
a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody
We're just gonna turn the music off for now while we're farming.
please, Lord, give me a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the patient. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping shit that I think is amazing. Waiting. Give me that crown. Get in my way and you'll be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to live. Losing it, no.
I feel like I'm I feel like I'm losing my mind. Please, Lord,
There's no
I think that's the key. Keep the pressure on them. I feel like this is a fairly efficient farm. About as good as it's ever gonna get. I can't say I'm not still salty about like all the videos that you find on YouTube saying or showing like all these really high levels of XP being gained. And then we get like 662. Alright. Getting a little bit of a groove in here. Why am I stuck? I keep getting stuck here.
And we all got dreams. We all want what you gonna be.
I might bump the music. I might get real locked in right now.
I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay.
The more I hear this stuff, the more it grows on me. I kinda like this music.
I have a sense of urgency, a message for eternity. I had some people hurting me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they keep nervous thinking I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking crazy. I pull out work, you turn you to an enemy. Or just so bad, you're turning into therapy. I've been cooking up hits, I'm leaving a legacy. We love this stuff, let me stand it right next to I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want.
No. What? He did not hit his thing.
Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick
That's fine.
bricks up, build what I want to. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. Experiments. Keep out the way to go and navigate. Control of the light go. Get after it, out your head and fucking capture it. You got what we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit
All right.
my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Shaking it out, shaking it out. This is actually a really good warm up here if we do try to fight the boss.
So you can go kick rocks,
It's not too bad.
bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
What's he swinging at?
Posters and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh.
big chilling today.
Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up. Play the game, bruh.
Never stop, don't get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Hey, she like to hurt me the name. I'm always working the game, but she's still learning the same. I'm building the dash. All the haters who try me, but they hate on the side. Cause they hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak quiet. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety.
Did you hear him scream?
Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, is killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. That means thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them play you. Can't never say never, and turn your mind into the truest and don't get it.
What the? Where's he going?
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. You know I'm never lying.
I won't quit, keep going till I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Really got to practice the parry. Like, I can block all day long, but the parry is going to be difficult, especially with the boss. We haven't even gotten past his first round, which makes me a little nervous about, like, the last two rounds, because there's no way it's just like,
I'm about to go.
if we can't get past the first round, we're gonna real struggle on the second and third.
I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing.
There's just no way we don't, right?
But I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'm facing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready to take it. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the pinnacle, like I'm living. No, they know she is. My way, I'm born in like a run this station.
This is teaching us important lessons as well. We're learning patience. We're learning consistency. And some other stuff I don't really have words for. Thank you for shooting him.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Say any negative thoughts, I won't fall when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop till the top, so I back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it running out, can't put me down. I'll be getting out, like you never doubt, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it's raining out, it's out, go on your own, down, can't stop me now. dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. I slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I couldn't show you things.
Now I understand what that skill is for. For a while I was like, there's this one skill point that it lets you jump and backflip over somebody's head that is specifically only when their posture is broken. And I didn't really get it. I was like, why would you need behind somebody when their posture is broken? But your ninjutsus are activated when somebody's posture breaks. Or excuse me, when you backstab somebody only. So like you can't activate a ninjutsu from executing somebody from the front. I get it. I'm not that dumb, I swear.
Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreams. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own plans. I feel like no one takes accountability, they want the credibility. Now, to get some power, take a cold shower, scream until you're loud, look until you're proud, all the doubters, they jump down. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve
We'll
it.
get one more skill point and then we'll spend them.
Worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, bring how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. You got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs.
Took like all my health bar damage from fire.
They all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown.
He didn't take any damage.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I think these fucking clowns are all taught they deserve it.
What's happening right now?
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, nah, unlikely. I be taking shots in cold blood. Watching numbers grow is what I call spicy. From grow, running up when they fight me. The following grows foes, they know how to ignite me. Call me Romeo, I'll be nice, right in the and I play games, I create my own lane, making moves out of pain. Losses in the games, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this change, popping off and risking things, gonna make it. I just wanna see fame. I don't want that cheap fame, no, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be great. I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss. Well,
Let me check the recording. How long we've been going?
yeah, I commit.
After this loading screen, because I can't bring my mouse off the screen.
Own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go. Let me spend everything.
Okay, it's only been a half hour. We got 5 skill points.
And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take
Still.
If I miss off, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working.
Get this.
Pathetic, that energy is like a poison, needs a antiseptic.
That would be really handy. Listen, the goal is all of them. The goal is all of them. Wonder if it's too late to try controller. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, I feel like these things shouldn't happen, but they do. The next one we go for is going to be suppressed sound. It's actually like, hold on. Uno momento. It's hot in here. I'm like actually sweating and I'm just sitting here. Time out.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the
I'm gonna end up cold.
Believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been through it, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't know, no, I don't think so. I got no love. If you wanna play tough, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, I'll always show up. every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant modern kingdom for the take.
I'm wondering where we get the other 4 pieces of lapis. Because I did look them up today. On the previous video, I actually looked it up during the video, which is probably really boring to watch. So, you know, you don't have to watch it. I'm not gonna be upset. But, oh my gosh. It said, like, it gave me all the locations of all the lapis, and I have already collected everything that it said. It's like, I'm still missing 4 of them. So I'm not sure what the deal is, but maybe I just need to look up another video. It's possible that that video is just, like, stupid. Doesn't know what it's talking about. Why am I stuck to this wall? Thank you. Poor dude was getting shot in the back from everywhere. He had like 4 people shooting him in the back at one time. Right. I think we needed 3 skill points for the suppressed sound. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, dun, dun, dun. I love that scream. wish there was like an XP booster of some sort. The heck? Buddy. Whoa, how do you know? How did he know? We need different music. Okay. See, I feel like that kind of stuff doesn't happen when you're playing on controller. That too. What the hell? I didn't grab him. I wasn't even targeted to him. Oops, sorry about the screen, guys. That's better. How did I grab that guy? And how are those bullets flying through me? Definitely, like, I don't quite understand that. It doesn't make much sense. Ding to dong. Tell you what, let's purchase these spirit emblems. I like how we have 14,000. Wait, oh, we can only hold 1,000, huh? Interesting. So what we gonna do with all this money? Huh. Well, how about that? Let's buy this one skill point. Requires a latent skill suppress sound. A latent skill that suppresses movement by inhibiting an enemy's ability to hear it. Shinobi's movement in silence. Okay. Yeah, so let's get this one. And then the next skill point we get, I think I want to try to increase my attack power. I think. Oh yeah, there's totally a difference. They don't really know you're there until you're like right up on them now. That's pretty sick. Okay, well, falling's not cool. I wonder if we can buy an infinite amount of those, like, those gold pouches. Because if so, I'll probably end up doing that. I think the only thing we really need to buy yet, aside from, like, spirit emblems when we, like, inevitably run out of them, is those 2 upgrades for our shinobi prosthetics. And it's only worth 6,000 total. I wonder what's happening to those extra spirit emblems now. I'm sure they're just like being voided. I don't know where else they would go. I know I've done a lot of complaining about this game recently. Mostly because I'm just unhappy with the position that I'm in, having to farm and farm and farm. And, I mean, I feel like that's a reasonable excuse to be complaining about something. I mean, obviously it's not the most, like, entertaining thing, an enjoyable thing to watch. So, I would not be offended if everybody was like, this is stupid, I don't want to watch this. Yeah, I don't want to listen to him. Like, and, you know. But, on the other hand, this is an incredible game. You know, there's so much going for it. The problem is the lack of balance here at the end of the game. Like, the more I play it, the more I realize, like, okay, so why is it that we have essentially, like, very little XP in comparison to the amount of credits that we have? Like, we've purchased all of our upgrades. So now we no longer have anything to do with our money. We've also maxed out our storage for spirit emblems. Obviously, we'll use them over time, so we will still need more. But we have this currency that we don't have anything to do with. Like, what do we do with this? It's just going to sit there and burn. Whereas we need more and more and more and more and more. We need like another 30 skill points. all the money that we get, we're gonna have like 150,000 sen at the end of that, maybe even more, and nothing to do with it. It's there's a lack of balance there, which obviously that's like not the worst thing in the world. I'd rather have that aspect of the game be a little unbalanced than, like, you know, things like hitboxes or lagging, or like, you know, there's a million other things that could be like much worse than that level of unbalance. So maybe the complaints aren't as warranted as they should be. I guess maybe I have higher standards when it comes to video games. Like, most of the video games that come out nowadays, I won't even touch. I can't even go near them because they're so bad. And it's a real shame, because I feel like as time goes on, video games have more and more potential to be insane, like insane quality potential for video games, and more these days, not speaking about this game at all, and there's many other games that like stand up to the quality of this one and others like it. But with that being said, a majority of the games that come out are terrible. They're so bad. And like the technology that we have nowadays, and it's just, it blows my mind that there's not like even more infinitely incredible stuff out there just like this, and just like Elden Ring, and I don't know. I'd like to see video game companies start to take things a little bit more seriously. It seems like a lot of things kind of gravitate more towards the things like the battle pass nowadays, and you know, what kind of cosmetics can we get rolling, like let's, you know, what's it called, microtransactions, and give me your money after you already paid for the game kind of thing. It's like money, when in reality it's like, if you make an incredible video game such as Elden Ring, and your fan base is like, yes, this game is S tier, it's incredible, like we want more of this, we could play it forever and ever, like inevitably, inevitably your game will succeed and the money follows suit. Oops. Now, like, for example, when I see a free game... Alright, let me turn this down a little bit, since I'm having a little chat here. There's... Say there is a game that is incredible, like it's got all the potential in the world, it is a very good game, and then on top of that they want to introduce things like you know, cosmetics, battle pass, all that fun stuff. I'm all about it. Like, if you can do both, by all means do both. Like, I love cosmetics just as much as the next guy, but when you place the priority on those cosmetics and the microtransactions, and for example, Call of Duty, I'm looking at you, and no offense to COD fans, because I grew up on Call of Duty. It was one of my favorite games as a kid. It was one of the only games I played when I was younger. And I'm not saying that COD itself is bad. I'm just saying that the industry has taken a turn that I'm a little less satisfied with. Whereas, like, I find myself playing these games more often that are much more polished and detail oriented and based off of quality over quantity, whereas Call of Duty wants to slap out a game every 6 months, and they want as many microtransactions in there as possible. And you see Battlefield doing the same thing these days. That's a shame too, because I always put Battlefield ahead of COD. Even though I was more of a fan of COD, I thought that Battlefield was higher quality. And then, you know, seeing them essentially turn the same, or take the same turn down that road, going towards as much microtransactions as possible. I almost lost all those XPs. If you fall off a cliff while you're low in health, even if you have a res available, you still die. I don't know, and I'm not complaining here. I'm not like upset or anything. I'm just kind of like having a little fireside chat, because I think these types of discussions are important. I think that there's a lack of communication involved nowadays when it comes to this type of things. Like, where is the quantity or the quality over the quantity? You know, I would rather see a franchise that I absolutely love. I would rather see them take their time, you know, take 4, 5, 6 years to come out with a game. You know, don't push it, don't rush it. Like, polish that thing, make it good, make a whole game all at once. You know, release the entire game like on the spot. I don't want your game to be released half-assed like what's that? Something 77. Something 2077. Fallout. Like, I love Fallout. That was one of my favorite series. And then they released Fallout 2077, and it was terrible. Every single aspect of that game was busted. It's because they rushed it out and they wanted to make as much money as they could as fast as possible. And there was absolutely no effort put into the quality of the game. And it flopped. Oh, shoot. Be quiet, old man. But so with that being said, yeah, I would like to see games take their time. I would much rather be patient and, you know, occupy myself in the meantime until a game that I'm super excited for comes out, when I know that that company took their time and they put the effort necessary in order to release a fantastic game that I'm going to be able to play forever and ever. Not forever and ever, but, you know, more than just like 30 hours. I want a game where I'm occupied for hundreds of hours, like Skyrim. Like, I probably have 3,000-4,000 hours in Skyrim. Probably more. Maybe. I'm not sure. In fact, I might continue to play Skyrim. It's that good of a game. Like, all these years I had played that, and you know, you don't play it every day. It's not like I get on Skyrim first thing in the morning each day. I'm like, no, like every now and then I get like this little wild hair, and I'm like, yeah, dude, like I could go back to that game. Like, there's still stuff I haven't discovered. Like, I could start fresh and right off rip find a new cave that I had no idea existed, with a new book with some new stuff about lore that I just was completely unaware about. It's one of those things that you could just keep coming back to and keep enjoying forever and ever. Whereas, like, you know, Call of Duty is essentially copy and paste over and over again every single year. And I don't mean to put COD on the spot, because they're not the only companies that do that kind of thing. And like I said, I do enjoy Call of Duty. I don't mean any offense towards people that play COD consistently, or that's like their priority pick in video games. I have no gripe about that. I think that's completely okay. But with that being said, if Call of Duty is your bread and butter, wouldn't you want it to be like top notch every single year? Like, I don't know. I know I would. I know Call of Duty has a lot of potential. That's a huge industry, and they're one of the biggest games in the world, as far as like they could, their budgets are through the roof. Like they could put so much into those games, and and continue to put out games that are going to be played for years and years. Whereas typically what happens nowadays with COD is that as soon as the next one comes out, the previous one dies. Nobody plays it anymore. Like people still play Modern Warfare 2 these days. To this day, people still play Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3. Like there's certain games in that that franchise that are so good from back in the day that people still play them. But you don't ever hear about people playing Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. You don't hear anybody playing Modern Warfare or like just the newest ones that have come out in like the last 6 or so years. I don't know anybody that plays them. In fact, some of the new ones that come out, people that I know that consistently play COD and love that franchise and that's all they do, they won't even play the new ones because they're so bad. And it just kind of makes me sad when I see that kind of stuff, because I know that there's so much potential in that kind of thing, and that I have a special place in my heart for that industry. Now, with all that being said, we can open up a whole new can of worms and talk about something like No Man's Sky, where it's essentially a brand spanking new thing. You know, there wasn't really a No Man's Sky type of game beforehand, right? I mean, there were similar things to it, but not on that level and scale. And there were such high expectations, specifically because of the promises that were made, and how they essentially presented their game before it had actually released. And people were very excited. I was very excited. And when I got it, don't get me wrong, it was a good game. There was a lot there, and it was enjoyable to play, but only for like a very certain amount of time. It got dry real quick, and I was pretty disappointed in the all-around like effect of that game. Like I wouldn't go play No Man's Sky now. I feel like I've explored everything, even though like it's an infinite galaxy with infinite amounts of planets and creatures and stuff. Like, nah, it's an algorithm. Like, it's copy and paste over and over again. There's no freshness, there's no creativity to it. It's like you see 10 planets and you've seen all 7 gazillion of them. Which is understandable though, because like, how can you create like an infinitely uniquely generated universe on top of other universes and other universes? And I get it. It's a lot there. But when it comes to like expectations of a game, I don't want to be overhyped about something that sucks, you know? And I'm not saying No Man's Sky sucked, but I am saying it was not what they made it out to be. So when video game companies do that, like that feels like false advertisement to me. I want to know what I'm getting into. I want to see actual gameplay. Enough of these like cinematic trailers. Don't get me wrong, I love me a good cinematic trailer. I want to be roped in by that like really juicy dramatic cinematic trailer, but I also want real gameplay before I go spending my $60-70 on that bad mama, if that makes any sense. Let's try to use this. Spend skill points to enhance attack power. How many do you need? How many? Are you not gonna tell me? It's more than 2? If it's more than 3 skill points, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'll tell you what game I am very, very excited for. I think it's called Starfield. The new Bethesda game that's supposedly coming out very soon. It is essentially like No Man's Sky, but supposedly better. At least that's the gist I got from it. It looks fantastic, and I am very excited about it, especially because of how hyped up it was. Like, I watched a pretty extended video of Bethesda and their outtake on what the game is supposed to be and the different aspects of it and what you can do. It looks insane, dude. It looks so good. And listen, if I buy that game and I play it, and it turns out to be No Man's Sky, I'm gonna have a real hard time continuing to trust Bethesda and how they develop games in the future. You know, I see these companies that they're big household names and people love them, and they're like, oh, can't go wrong with this company because they make such good games. It's like, well, do they though? Because they had one real good game before, and they've had a bunch of stinkers come out. Like, I'm pretty sure Bethesda made Fallout 2077. I'm pretty sure. In fact, let me look that up. Let me fact check myself. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been saying 77. I apologize. It's 76. Fallout 76. That was the game I was speaking of. Apparently 77 is coming out soon, though. Yeah, I was right. It's Bethesda Game Studios. You know, big household name, man. I'm a big fan of Bethesda and what they do. But when they release a big fat stinker like that, like, how do I know you're not going to do that again and again and again and continue to essentially pull the wool over your customers' eyes? Like, we're more than just customers. Like, we're fan bases, and we're essentially like, you know, fueling the ability to continue to make things like that. And if you keep making stinkers, then like people are gonna stop buying your games. You know, I know I never bought Fallout 2076. I wasn't interested at all. All I had to do was hear the opinions of people that played it when it came out, and I was like, no, not buying that. Like, as much as I love the Fallout series, it's like there's no chance in hell I'm buying that game. So I don't know. I'm a big proponent of the quality over quantity. I want to see companies like take their time. I want to see them do a good job and polish things before they release it. You know, I want to see these companies succeed too. I don't want anybody to fail, by no means. You know, I want Bethesda to be one of my favorite game companies. But when they release a bunch of stinkers, I'm like, I don't really care for Bethesda anymore. Like, yeah, they did good in the past, but they just don't do it anymore. It's not, in my eyes, it's no longer Bethesda. It's a different company. And not to blow up Bethesda, because they do release some incredible games still to this day. I'm just using them as a rough example. And obviously, there's different departments that develop different games. It's not always the exact same people. It's not like Bethesda is one singular group of people. It's like, no, it's a very, very large company, and they have a lot of responsibilities with many, many different employees. So maybe there needs to be more of a definition of, like, who exactly is working on which types of games. Like, everybody's listed under the name of Bethesda, but like, some of them are incredible and some of them are not. You know what I mean? That's really unfortunate. Did I die? I just got one shot. Or not one shot, but I was kind of close. Because I had fallen off the cliff. I was already slightly injured, but... Alright, we got 3 skill points. Let's attempt to upgrade our damage again. If it's more than 3 skill points, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oops. I got to look this up. YouTube knows exactly what I'm thinking. Every time I type in a sentence, it's like the first 3 words, it already knows exactly what I'm typing in. Crazy. Sorry, I'm trying to find how many skill points it takes to actually upgrade. Is it 5? It's 5 skill points. That's a lot, dude. I don't know if that's worth it. Oh my god, my screen just went dark. I'm gonna have to reset the game. That's unfortunate. Alright, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why it does that. It's some sort of visual bug. This was happening last episode, I think, too. Alright, it doesn't take too long to start back up. I wonder if it's 5 skill points every time. Or if it's like, it may be a one-time thing. Like you only get to upgrade your power one singular time, and it costs 5 skill points to do it. Or it costs like 5 skill points the first time, 10 skill points the second time, 15, you know what I mean? Oh god, I hope not. That would be miserable. What's happening here? Sekiro, why? It's got the yellow border on my monitor, but it's not showing up on OBS. There it comes. I don't know what the heck's going on. When I open Sekiro, I get this very thin yellow border around my monitor. It just like signifies that the game is opening up, but it's not showing up on Sekiro, or excuse me, on OBS, my recording software. What you mean? Oh, I guess I did do that, didn't I? It's alright, I rested, right? Should be okay. Bam. Alright. I'll tell you what. We'll do it. We'll get the 5 skill points. I'm not gonna be happy about it. It has been an hour and a half. And I feel like we have not made any progress. I don't know. I like this fireside chat we got going on, though. I'd like to continue it, but I feel as though I've already said what I needed to say about my opinions on that kind of subject, so maybe we roll the subject into something a little bit different. I don't know what to talk about now. Let's do everyone's favorite subject. Politics. I'm just kidding. I ain't getting on that subject. That's stupid. That is a bet. Well, not stupid, but not a conversation I want to have. That's all. Okay, so we need this one last skill point in order to unlock the Shadow Rush, which is six skill points to get that. It's just excessive, dude. It's like, good God. Okay, so 6 plus 5 is 11, is 14, is 18, is 24, 33, 38 more. Wait, right? Hold on. 3. Yeah, I have the 3 now, so I could just... Hold on. Let me just buy that. I think that's the one I want, right? I want this one really bad too, but... what are you gonna do, right? Okay, so that's gonna help us out with the Makiri counter. 6 skill points. 11 skill points. 14. 17. 21. 27. 35. That costs 9. 35. What? 40? Huh? Did I count that right? 6. 11. 14. 17. 21. 27. 36. 41. Dude, I got a different number every single time. I must be drunk. Am I drunk? Is there something wrong with my freaking brain right now? I'm using a calculator now because I can't do freaking rudimentary math in my head. Am I drunk? Hold on a second. Okay, 6. Clear this out. 6. Plus 5. Plus 3. Plus 4. Plus 3. Plus these 3. Which is 6. Plus 9 plus 5. It's 41. How? Oh my gosh. That's 41 skill points. And then an additional 5 to upgrade my power. So 46 skill points. Dude, that truly is farming. there is no way around that. That's not like, you do not collect those skill points throughout the game. Like, even if you never died one single time, there is no freaking way you collect that many skill points without grinding and farming and farming and farming. There's just no way. It's another thing about video games, right? That right there, that I'm like, do we really need that? Like, quality over quantity, you know, that they're pushing quantity right there. They want hours in the game. That's what they want. They want you in that game as long as possible. And how better to do that than like make it super grindy? It's like, yeah, I get it. Like, some people like that. You know, there's certain games that are nothing but grind, and that's kind of cool and all, but this is not that type of game. Like, don't put grind in a Souls game like that. Like, the grind is by fighting bosses. Like, my grind should be learning the mechanics of the boss fight. Anyway. I still wish there was like an XP booster candy. It's like there's a candy booster for everything but XP. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. I'm gonna sneeze again. Excuse me. Considering we're getting an excessive amount of spirit emblems now in comparison to our XP, we might as well start using that when we feel as though it's gonna be efficient. Excuse me, I'm gonna blow my nose. Sorry about that. My allergies are kicking my tits. I feel like I'm not situated anymore. I was very comfortable until I started sneezing. missed him. Thinking about growing my beard back out. I know you guys have never seen me with a beard because I didn't start making videos until after I had cut it off. But the older I got, the more I was like, man, the winter time, I'm from like the north, the upper north, so like it gets very, very cold. Well, not very, very good. It gets way colder in other places. I'm not like in Canada or anything. But I think it gets cold. I'm not a very comfortable person in the winter. I prefer the summertime. But I've been growing my beard out in the wintertime, so I think it's getting close to that time again. That ninjutsu, man. It doesn't last very long. Guys, this is so boring. I gotta say, like, I know I keep saying this, and I keep complaining, but, like, I'm just saying, man, I am having less and less fun the longer I play this game. And I understand that's probably the case with most games, just because, like, it's a game, you know? Repetition gets a little boring after a while. That's just how it is. But like, this whole grinding thing is getting to me. I do not like this. But I'm like, I'm so determined to beat the game. I guess I'm too stubborn to know when to stop. I could most definitely just play any other game. In fact, I have like 6 or 7 other very unique and very entertaining games lined up that I'm like ready to play them at any point. But I'm like, I gotta get this done. I gotta beat Sekiro. The faster I beat Sekiro, the faster I can move on to games that I'm gonna enjoy more. Like, I don't know. I may take some longer breaks in between Sekiro videos. Like, I'm not gonna stop playing it until I beat it. That's just how my brain's gonna be. I'm gonna have to beat it. But I'm definitely getting, like, burnt out to the point where I'm like, I just am not enjoying any type of grindy. It's just not fun. Which is, it's a shame, because, like, this is such a good game, man. I don't know, maybe there's more to the game than just this boss up here. And maybe I'm farming too hard to get to that boss. Maybe I should just grind him out. And, like, there's more after that, and there's really no reason to keep grinding. I'll tell you what. Let's get this skill point. Actually, yeah, let's finish this run, check the skills, see what's next. I think we're gonna need more than 2 skill points. So oh jeez. Well, glad you were paying attention, dude. I don't, by no means did I expect to be getting all 40 something skill points tonight. I don't think that's happening. It's gonna take, like, if it took us 2 hours to get 2 hours to get 9, almost 10 skill points, you know, you're looking at 5 skill points an hour. You're really looking at, like, that was pretty sick. 5 or 8 more hours of grinding.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't
On top of what we already have.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it.
It's just grinding.
I turn a business.
That doesn't include the actual, like, you know, exploration and boss fights and progression.
This, man, I always stay up.
Alright, let's see what we need next here. What do we prefer to get next?
To be rough, but that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bro. So keep
Acquires the combat art Shadow Rush. Oh,
moving,
Nefix.
getting posterized. We out here making posters.
Gonna have to ask you to calm it down, buddy.
Forward like soldiers, you better wake up for the
Combat art Shadow Rush. The secret technique of the shinobi style devised by the great shinobi himself. Unleash a long-range, powerful thrust, then use the impaled opponent as a platform to vault into the sky. Be as an owl on the hunt, and take to the skies after stabbing your prey. Consume spirit emblems. On connecting with the enemy, the wolf will then jump off of them, leaping into the air. Leaping in the air costs spirit emblems. Hold it to perform a rush with an extended range. Gotcha. I mean, that does sound good, and I would like to at least see what it looks like. The Ashina Cross. Oops, hold on. Acquires the combat art Ashina Cross. From a sheathed stance, draw the blade at high speed. Oh, we read this before. Hold it to enter the sheathed stance. Enter the sheathed battle stance. Release right trigger to cancel the sheathed stance. Leave the sheathed stance. Okay. Or release left trigger. Ashina Cross. Draw your sword from a sheath and slice it in a cross pattern at high speeds. Of course it costs spirit emblems, like everything costs spirit emblems. So the praying strikes High Monk. Acquires combat art High Monk. The secret technique of the Senpu style. This adds sword slashes and additional kicks to the Senpu leaping kick. The technique has no form, the attacks differ from person to person. For Wolf, it's only natural that he'd rely on Asabimaru when performing the technique. Senpu leaping strikes after okay, gotcha. Now, like this, the spiral cloud, I think, is something that's going to be redonkulous. Acquires Shadowfall. An evolution of Shadow Rush. This is a secret technique of the Ashina Mushin compound style. After leaping into the skies with Shadow Rush, allows one to perform a spinning sword attack as they descend, pierce, fly, and then dive back down, jumping off the enemy cost spirit emblems. Gotcha. Spiral Passage Cloud, a sword technique that unleashes powerful shockwaves, costs spirit emblems to use. Its namesake comes from a large eddy of distant clouds forming near the headwaters, the Fountainhead Spiral. The Moe would watch her young master. I think we did read that before. And the empowered mortal draw extends the range. Additional power resulting in longer range, more powerful slash attack. Draw the sword that cannot be drawn, unleash the devastation. Okay. See, I feel like that would be really handy as well. For one, it like cuts through block, which is going to be really important. It's just a shame they're like another 8 to 10 hours away from being collected. And I'd love to be able to get them to fight the boss. I mean, obviously we don't need it, but it would be really nice to have. So, okay. Obviously we're not getting any of that stuff yet. Let's get a third one and grab. Oh, we don't even technically need this. Technically, we don't need that. Gosh darn it. We hardly have any XP. Let's go fight that boss. Just for funsies. I mean, there's no way we beat him, right? Oh, well, let's try to spend those first. Let's see if we can buy like an infinite amount of those gold bags. I know we're going to be wasting a little bit of credits, but it'd be better to have them in our bag than to lose it all. Because we're for sure going to lose them all. No, you can only buy 3. I mean, in theory, I could buy like an infinite amount of this stuff, right? So like I can buy all the divine confetti in the world. How much does it sell for? $50. I mean, it's better than losing all of it, right? Greatly reduces the amount of damage received from lightning. Alright, we just have to use those because I have 95 and I think you can only hold up to 99. I never thought I'd be able to buy these things. I was so upset early game because I was like, I only have 1. I only have 1. How am I supposed to fight that ghost if I only have 1? Now I have 70. Makes a loud noise if you use them, useful for breaking the effect of illusion techniques. If an illusion occurs, it is because someone created it to crush the phantoms and return to reality. One must defeat the creator of the illusion. Snap seeds can be of great help in that regard. I don't fully understand the snap seeds. I just don't quite, I don't get them. They do not make sense. I mean, I wonder if that actually works on him. I mean, we have enough to mess around with just to find out now. So, like, why not? Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Let's get it. I just got annihilated. I don't understand why I can't do anything about that. I can't do it. I can't like do the I've been trying to do that the whole time.
Sekiro!
That does damage through the block. The confetti does any more damage. Actually, the confetti definitely doesn't do any more damage. Just run away? Yeah. Now what? Pretty sure I was nowhere near him. I didn't hesitate. Pussy. Pussy. Great, thanks. Block that. This guy's kicking my ass. Okay. Well, didn't say I couldn't block that. Is that not considered a like something that I can Makiri counter? Because I try to dash into that kind of thing, and it won't let me actually counter it. I was blocking that. I dodged that. Trying so hard to heal up. That's awesome. What the hell is going on?
Sekiro!
Why can't I hit him, man? Okay. What the world, dude? I'm right in front of him. Baby. don't think I've gotten this far yet. Oh, he's got a spear now.
Sekiro!
And a gun. Oh, he's got a spear, a sword, and a gun. Huh. He's got 100 bullets in his gun. He literally has like 100 bullets in his gun. Can't see him. What the fuck? What the actual fuck is happening? So round 2, he gets a sword, a spear, and a gun with infinite ammo. What? Wait, what? I never could have guessed that some bullshit like that would happen, huh? Alright. Technically, I guess that's round 3. I can't jump over his head. Okay, well, that's a freaking wash right there, isn't it? I can't, I'm trying to jump over his head, but it won't let me. Like, that's an ability that I have. I gotta go back and find it and read it again, because, like, specifically, I'm supposed to be able to, jump, and then jump again off of somebody's head, and, like, go up over them. Vault over. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That's not the right one. Where's it at? I know for sure. Maybe I'm tripping. All I know is that I've been jumping over people's heads like that. Consistently. Like all sorts of enemies. But for some reason, for him, I can't do it too. I haven't tried the double Ichimonji. Might be fun. Why can't I do that? Okay. Well, I was 100% blocking both of those. What is happening? I actually kind of like it. It does pretty good posture damage too. I actually kind of like doing that. Just like plap, plap. Okay. Why can't I do it now? Actually recover a lot of posture from it too. Nah, he just killed my whole health bar. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. I totally was not there. 100% I dodged that. I don't understand some of these times that I'm getting clapped. Like, I know I'm either blocking or dodging and it's not doing it. I do really enjoy the double Ichimonji though. That's a lot of fun. And it recovers like a large amount of posture as well. So it's making it a little interesting. I can kind of like block, 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 and then just smack, smack. Block, 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 smack, smack. What the fuck? Nowhere even near it. Nowhere even near it. Okay, I jumped over his head and nothing happened. I dashed towards that jab. For sure I did.
その力だ。
Okay. I mean, the Ichimonji is quite slow, which is proven to be a bit of an issue. It was easier on the other guy, I think. I think it's tougher on him. The first fight. I don't know. I'm afraid to find out what the third freaking fight is on the second guy. It's gonna be redonkulous. I wonder what kind of prosthetic tools we can use against these fools. The addition of fatty wax lumps delays the explosion slightly. Enemies blinded by the blast take slightly more vitality and posture damage for a brief period of time. Watch this. I'm about to get crazy with it. We're gonna get crazy.
俺がアシナを生かす。
Is there a reason why it never exploded? I wasn't even near him.
その力。
I wish he would just cut off my other arm and leave me alone. This guy's such a douchebag. Like, there's not even any reason for him to be fighting. Like, if you really want to think about it, if you want to break it down, he already has the blood of the dragon. Why is he fighting us? What is the purpose? Like, I just don't understand. Like, we're both trying to protect the city, and he's like, no, I'm gonna protect it better. I don't know why I can't jump over his head. Why can't I jump over his fucking head, man?
その力だ。
You can block in midair. That's also a skill that I have. Like, specifically it allows me to block in midair. And when I hold block while I'm in midair and I still get hit, I don't quite understand why. You know what I mean, dude?
俺がアシナを生かす。
Was blocking. Dashed into that. Alright, I deserve to die that time.
その力だ。参れ、関野。
You know what we should do? We should use the Whirlwind Slash until we unlock or are able to damage his thing. Alright, now we can damage his posture, right? Okay. I guess not. Trying to block. Okay, okay. It doesn't say you can't block that, but apparently you can't. What's he doing? Where is he going? What if he just fell off the cliff? Yeah, see, his posture is right back up there at full health. So we go back to Whirlwind Slash. don't know why I can't block any of these attacks. Can't block a single one of them. Now, I dodged into that. For sure. Okay. I dodged into that too. Okay. So, what if I use the floating passage? Or the mortal draw? The mortal draw is gonna damage him no matter what. This is not the mortal draw. That is not the mortal draw. What the fuck? Can anybody explain to me what just happened right there? Pretty sure I clicked mortal draw. What is that? Why is it on there? Alright, well, the prosthetic is, I guess, kind of useless here. There's really nothing you can do. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff you could use, but, like, why even bother? Disappear and displace like the mist can be performed from both the assumed stance and after taking damage. Dyed red to resemble the Great Mist Raven, the feathers vanish in a scorching wake. The Great Raven is a god of the land, and the touch of the gods is to be feared. I don't understand what is the fucking difference between this one and this one and this one. They literally have like the same freaking description. They're just reworded and they're different colors. There's absolute, and like this one's more expensive. Why? For what reason? I don't understand. When attacked in this stance, instantly move in the direction chosen with WASD. When attacked in this stance, instantly move in the direction chosen with WASD. Press the button again after being attacked to instantly move. Okay. When attacked in this stance, instantly move in the direction chosen with WASD. The feathers left behind alight and burn enemies. Okay, so that one burns enemies. Why didn't it fucking tell me in the description? Press the button again after taking damage to instantly move in the direction chosen. That's stupid. It's friggin' stupid. Alright, I got one more in me, and I need to go to bed, because it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. My sleeping schedule is so backwards, man.
俺がアシナを生かす
I don't know.
その力参れ関野
Alright, well, I'm done. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you guys for watching the absolute most retard. This is stupid. This was just a stupid video. All we did was kill the same enemies for like almost 2 hours or something like that. We just walked in circles, killed the same enemies over and over again, and essentially made no progress. That we pretty much got nothing done, which is really, really sad. We'd have to do this same video 6 more times in order to actually get the skill points that we need. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out if you did. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't. I'm starting to resent this game, and I hope we beat it soon because I'm getting real tired of it. Maybe I'm just physically tired. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. We're not done. We'll be back. We will be back to do more of this. Whatever this is. So, thank you. And I hope you have a great day.